All right, guys. It's been a long time since our last class, right? When did we have our last class? With me. Tuesday? Last Tuesday, yeah. So it's 6 days ago. All right. You have good classes. Yeah. Not today, always, yeah. You have good glasses, I mean. Yeah. Computer glasses. Okay. So what's new, guys? So 6 days. We haven't seen each other 6 days. What have changed? Yeah, with you I didn't more. You have something new? Oh, really?
Yes.
So me personally, do you know that I worked back in our home country as a backend developer? You remember, right? And I told you that it's about, I didn't tell? So some time ago, I started applying, and on Friday, like it's really difficult to apply as a software developer, because it's more difficult than QA from tester. And it was difficult. Then on Friday, I had something like a last round, like final, but I failed it, guys. Yeah, but I failed it. So now, but I was only myself during this all rounds. I was helping myself. Nobody was there to support me. I was doing this all myself. And now I'm thinking to maybe to switch to tester. Because it's gonna be a little easier. So yeah, this is some news. If I would have an offer today, I could have an offer today, but the fate is different. The fate is different. All right. So all right.
Why don't you use some supports maybe?
Support?
Yeah, about developers.
No, there wasn't person to ask. It was just suddenly on Friday. Yeah. Inside I was like burning. Yeah, because I had a hope, this, but never expect something. Never expect something until you get it. Okay. It's being recorded. All right, guys. So anything new, guys, in your life? Stable? Stability is very good. All right. So let's do then this, guys. So for today we have agenda. It's to recap while loops, practice tasks for while loops, and then a new topic is a for loop. So let me show you this. So recap of while loops, practice of while loops, interactive practice tasks, then for loop introduction, and then practice tasks. Let's make it clear, guys, today. Let's make it clear. So let's do this, guys. First of all, I'd like to ask a question. I'd like to ask Clara J. What's the difference between while loop and do while loop? Yeah?
Maybe while loop at first we checking. Oh no, do while loop at first we checking,
Okay.
and then how can we say it?
And then the code runs, yeah, executes. So do while loop is when it first checks and then code runs, yeah? While loop when it first executes and then checks, yeah? All right, it's vice versa. It's not this way.
Yeah.
So yeah, while loop, do you agree with me? Maybe I'm still like fooling you maybe.
Let's first check and execute.
Again, no,
No?
no. Do while loop first executes and then checks. Which one do we use most? Do while loop or while loop? Did we use most? While loop, right? Because it's something special when first it runs and then checks. We never do this kind of thing. If we do so, there might be some unexpected results. For example, let's say you have, if I use do while loop and if I enter 5 numbers from console and I have a while loop that checks if this number is even or not. And let's say, so there will be always one guaranteed execution when it's do while loop. So because of that, sometimes it might break your code. Your code might be wrong, not as you expect. So while loop we use more. Another thing, how many parts are there in a Guliza, how many parts are there in a while loop? 3 parts. Okay. What are these 3 parts? Counter, right? Okay, counter, first part. Condition. Update, right? Sometimes we can say there are 4 parts, right? The code. We have code inside the while loop that runs each time. So it could be a 4th part. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do, guys, first recap of while loop. How we're gonna do it is using practice tasks. We're gonna do very basic things. So let's quickly, guys, create package day27. Package day27. And then let's create here a class called task1. Very simple task. Create here a main method. So let me know, guys, once you created this task. Day27. All right, it's day27. All right, so very, very easy thing. Let me just open here this. All right, using a while loop, guys, let's do it first together. I'll ask one person, it's gonna be you. So using a while loop, display numbers from 1 to 10. All right. You need to tell me what code will you write to display numbers from 1 to 10 using a while loop. Let's say this is a main. All right. Do we need a scanner for this?
Yes. Yes.
Why? Where it's written that you should read some number? Yeah, there is no requirement. So this is the only requirement. Display numbers from 1 to 10. All right, we don't need scanner. So let's say this is a main method. System out print line, okay. But why do we need the system out print line? So do we need scanner for this task? No, we don't need for this task a scanner. There is no requirement. So we don't need scanner and we don't need a prompt message. All right. All right. 1. Why? Because it begins from 1, right? All right. How do we call this number? In other way, usually we call it a counter. It's a counter. All right. So first part is done.
Share your screen, please.
Next part, a while loop. All right.
Cenab-Bek,
Number.
sorry.
There should be a right condition. So do we need to write here 1 greater than 10 this way?
Number less than 10.
Do you think she is right? Maybe she is navigating you to a wrong way. Exclamation mark.
Number is so small that it equals 0.
0. All right, so all right, next. All right, maybe I think
Hi, Janabir. Can you share your screen,
ask
please?
Clara J. So how
We
can we
can't
display
see you.
numbers from 1 to 10?
Number less than 10.
It should be number. So
Less equal 10.
less equal to 10. All right. So is it true that a while loop, it's something similar to if, but while loop runs repeatedly. It runs more than one time. Is it true or not? So for example, if I put here if statement, will it go inside this if statement or not? Will it go inside this if statement? Will it print us high?
Yes.
Yeah, it will. But what do you think? Will it print?
Because we don't have this
Scanner?
this condition.
Yeah, this is a condition. We have a variable, its value is 1. And then condition. What's the result for this condition? Is it false or true? It's true. So it will print us this, right? High. How many times will it print high? Do you think 10 times? It's not. So what do we use to do something repeatedly, multiple times? While loop, loops. But we don't have here loops. Here we have a conditional statement, if. If statement will not run something multiple times. It will run only one time. If we do here while, now we change this if to while. How many times will this print high? Oh, yeah, multiple times, but how many? You know exactly the number?
Excuse me, Joe, can you share your screen? Online students.
Oh, really? All right, how about can you say something, online students?
Yes, I think you can hear us.
Yeah, it's being recorded. Now, can you say something?
Yeah, you can't hear us.
Let me try.
Yeah, now we can see the share screen.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we are doing interactive tasks. So how many times will this print high? 1 time, 10 times?
Unlimitedly.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Once.
Because
Once?
we
Come on, I expected from you different answer.
unlimited.
So when you use update, so it will be the multiple times, right? But
Yeah.
If we don't use update,
Then it will run a lot of times, unlimited times. Yeah, without a date, because you're not changing something. For example, let's say we have a kid. Let's say we have a kid and he was born in 2000, let's say 10, in 2010. So how old is he right now? That kid.
40.
He's 14, right? So each year, we are gonna give him some gifts, like maybe each year to this kid we buy a new iPhone each year. But once he reaches 21, we stop buying him a new iPhone. So how many times, how many more times we need to buy him an iPhone if he is 14 now?
21 is
Until 21, yeah, including 7 times, right? But let's say this, he is a special person. He has some magic in his life. He never gets old. He doesn't age. Let's say he is always young. He is always 1. He is growing, but somehow his age doesn't change. So how many times do we need to buy him a new iPhone? If he is never aging? Unlimited, because he will never be 21, right? He'll never be 21. The same is here. If you don't use here update, then how many times will it print high? 1.
If we use
No, if we don't use here update, in this example, how many times? 1. It's not 1.
unlimited,
Unlimited times. Because it's true. It's always true, again and again. So if we put this code here, how many times will it print high? Unlimited times. So high again and again. So Ziyadaje, how can we fix this code? Right now it's not, it's working.
something.
What do you need to add here to this code?
Print only one time, right?
I would like to display numbers from 1 to 10. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For integer number equal to 0.
So it should be here 0. Why? If I need numbers from 1 to 10. No, stop. It's wrong. We don't need 0. It should begin from 1.
Why? Why? Should we add integer counter equal to 0? Okay.
All right.
Begins from 2, yes, yeah, 0.
update.
Yeah,
0.
we need to just add update. So, Clarace, the thing you say counter is this. So here, number represents a counter. We can rename it to counter. It's a counter. But just in the beginning, we created it as number. All right, next. How many parts are there always in a while loop? Initialization part, like counter part. It's done. Here. Next part, condition. And then third part, where is the third part? Do we have here third part? No. All right. So this. Now I run this, it prints me unlimited times high. But what if I would like to see here unlimited times 1? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Unlimited times. We need to
replace high.
We just need to replace this high by 1. It's the way, right? Or better if you use this variable. So if you rerun it, now it prints us only 1. Do you understand why it prints us 1? Because it has never been updated. So how do you update it? Number? Plus, right? It's plus. It's not. Do you think it's minus?
No, we are starting from 1.
From 1 to 10. So it's plus. From 1 to 10. All right. Next. Online students, offline students, what do you think? If I put first update and then use the system out print line, what numbers we're going to see in the output? 11 numbers, right? Why do you think so?
Now,
Two to 10.
From 2?
2 to 10.
from-
2 to 11. Right.
From 2.
Yeah,
10.
from 2 to 10. So look, if I do this way, what it does? First, it prints our number. It is 1. And then it increases the number from 1 to 2. From 1 to 2. But if you go this way, then we have number. Number is increased. Number becomes 2. So it begins from 2 to 11. From 2 to 11. So why do you think it is from 2 to 11? Let's make it this way. From let's do this way. What numbers will be displayed now?
1 to 3.
From 1 to 3. From 1 to 3, right? And now I'm gonna change this order. Now numbers from 2 to 4, right? 2, 3, 4. So something interesting, guys. So at the beginning, in the first iteration, we start with 1. And right away, 1 is increased by 1. So number becomes, in the very first iteration, number becomes. So how do we call, guys, one cycle when while loop executes its lines? When we run these lines one time, we call it another way we call this cycle iteration. We call this iteration. So if I do it this way, how many iterations will there be? 3 iterations. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 iterations. Iteration means when it runs this code. If I do it this way, how many iterations will here be? 2 iterations, right? All right, next, I'll change their order. All right, now what now? How many iterations will there be?
3.
3. All right, in the first iteration, value for number is 1. We begin with 1. Once we update it. So let me write here. So this is a while loop. Let's say once we reach the while loop. Before the while loop, number is equal to what number? 1. It's 1. Once you go inside the while loop, let's say iteration number 1. Iteration number 1. What's the value of number here?
2.
It is 2. So take a look at here, guys, this way. I think this way is better for you. So number is 1. It's the first iteration. Number becomes 2. When this line is executed, it becomes 2. Then it displays us 2. It displays us 2. Number is still equal to 2. Next, is it true or not? True. So we enter this number plus plus. Now number becomes 3. Now we display 3. All right. 3 is less than or equal to 3. Is it true? Yeah. We go inside this while loop. 3 is increased by 1. Now 3 it's 4. So we display 4. That's why we see here 4. Because in the last iteration, as long as we put here number before, that's why we see here, that's why we see 4. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. What if, let's start with in example from 1 to 10. We find out that it starts from 2 because it's number equal to 1, so it means it will start from 2.
All right.
Yeah. What if you will put it after number just -1? in system out. Will it start from one?
All right, so this example, let's discuss this example. Let's be really quick, guys. We have all right, 2.5 hours. So here, what numbers will be displayed for this example? And then we're gonna add
2 to 11.
One, from 1 to 10.
from 1 to 10.
10.
From 1 to 10. All right, it's from 1 to 10. This is just another thing. What did you ask for?
From minus 1.
No, it was the condition. I mean, it was on the top, the number pass. It was before the system out.
All right, now what numbers will be printed?
And it was like from 2 to 11, yeah?
It will be from 2 to 11, right?
Yeah. What if in system out after number 1, we put a -1
Where?
in system out?
It will be from 1 to 10.
In condition.
It will be from 1 to 10. But you just complicated yourself. I can call it complication. It's complicated. If you would like to display numbers from 1 to 10, you just do this. But if you do this, you just complicate it. All right.
Just wanted to ask.
Yeah, sure. Next thing.
So the same result, but
Yeah, because it should print actually 2, but 2 minus 1 is 1. At the end, it should print 11, but -1 is 10. Yeah, it's good, guys. You got it. All right, next, guys. So let me do here 1. All right, I do this. Using a while loop, display numbers from 10 to 1. Dr. Bekbeke, this question is for you. You have time to think. Yeah, don't rush. Like you have time to think.
Counter equal to 1.
Counter equal to 1, right?
Yeah, just leave it, please. Leave the previous card. Can you?
Okay.
Yeah, just change the increment to decrement.
Increment to decrement, and this is it, right?
Now,
And
and change 1
the-
to 10.
yes, I mean change in
Condition.
condition.
Condition should be changed. All right.
Yeah.
So how do we change this condition?
Number equal to 10.
So look, in this case, when it's from 1 to 10, we always check, oh, number should be less than 10. Number should be less than 10. Because we begin from 1 to 10. You always check. If it's 10, you need to stop. If it's 10, you need to stop. But here, it should begin from bigger number 10. And we always check. This 10 should be bigger than 1 always. If it is equal to 1, it's time to stop.
Number, number, bigger,
Number
number,
Higher.
greater.
greater than
Greater and equal
or equal to
1.
1.
1.
Number 10.
And here,
Integer
we
number.
begin with 10. All right. Is this all?
Now, the update.
To
decrement.
Decrement. Eh?
Yes, decrement. So now it's from 10 to 1. From 10 to 1. All right. What if, guys, we do this? Just take a few seconds to think. All right. All right. So now, what do you think? What numbers will be displayed?
From 9 to 0.
So let me. From 9 to?
Zero.
From 9 to 0, right? It begins with 10. We do update. It becomes 9. 9 is displayed. It should end with 1, but it is, yeah, 0. So from 9 to 0. All right. All right, next, using a while loop. Using a while loop, do this. display only even numbers from 1 to 100. So do we need for this task a scanner? Do we need for this one a scanner? What do you think? No, there is no prompt message. There is no a text to take input from user. All right. So what numbers should be displayed here, guys?
Like even numbers.
Only even numbers. So from 1 to 10, what numbers are even numbers?
Oh,
From 1 to 100.
oh,
I know, but what numbers? One. Is it even number? No, it's odd number. So it should be 2, 4, 6, 92, 94 till 100. Yeah. 50 is also even number. So here we should see 2, 4, 6 till 100. Only even numbers. All right.
okay,
Is there a volunteer for this one?
I want. that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
have.
don't know, I'm not a good user of while loop, but I will try.
Yeah. So first, take your time, maybe like 30 seconds. Think what should be your counter, what should be your condition, what should be your update.
Okay. The int number should be equal to 100.
Let me copy it here. All right. So can you read this, guys? Is it visible for you? Clear? All right. So I made it
Int number
light
is
green for you. All right. So
equal to 100.
int number equal to 100. And at the same time, explain why did you assign it 100?
Because we decided to start from 1 to 10. And I want to start from the
From-
two, and I can use it decrement.
But do you need to do this? In the instruction, it says to begin from 1, 200.
Okay. It's the starting point is from 1.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Next,
Mm,
all right, guys. So you're given, guys. I'll do this. So do you have this?
I know.
Do you have this class, guys? Task 1. Yeah. Inside this task 1 class, guys, solve this one using a while loop. Display only even numbers from 1 to 100. So it should print you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and so on till 100. All right. Let me. All right, guys. Set here a timer. All right. Timer is for 4 minutes, guys. But it should take you even less. So you are given 4 minutes.
Without scanner, we can do it without scanner.
Yeah, there is no need for scanner. Let me do it this way. Where's the timer? Here. All right. Let's go, guys. We need to solve a lot of problems, a lot of practice tasks. Let's go, guys. Offer is coming, guys.
Anything else?
So you are going a little bit wrong, actually. Yeah. You are actually going the right way.
What is it called?
Huh? Is this all you mean? I don't know.
This-
So fix your syntax here. And then let's run this. So what's here? Day 27. Why it does this?
If and
And
else.
why is it going this way? Ah, okay. So it's your example is really interesting. We're gonna discuss it. If you're gonna do it in 1 minute, guys, you get an offer. Oh, you did it. All right. Did you use conditional statements for this one? Yeah. Yeah. Is it true that, guys, these tasks are easy? They're not middle level, they're not hard level. So let's get them done, guys, really quick. So we go till the medium and hard ones. All right. So I'll ask Clara J to share your code. So let's start. We have this int number 1. What's next, Clara J? It's okay, you can stop and we can do it together. So what does your
While
a while loop?
number
Less equal 100, all right. Why is it number less than or equal to 100?
goes we should start in
From
what?
1 till 100, right? This is the answer. All right, next. You created the if, right?
Yeah,
All right, so all right. So, yeah, can you please share with your if conditional statement? Let me write your condition here. It's okay if it's gonna fail. We're gonna fix it together. All right. If number modulus 2, okay, equal to 0, right? 0 or 1?
zero.
0, right? Next,
Come out into
system out print line,
now, like number
number,
plus
and here update, right?
number plus
Number plus?
Yeah.
Really? Why do we need this plus?
What's the condition there? Put an increment.
As I remember, your code looked like this. Let's discuss this code. How many times this while loop gonna run? Let's first answer this question. How many times this while loop gonna run? How many times? Exactly this code. 50. So you think this while loop runs 50 times? All right, let me run this
What number?
So right now I'm running this code and let me take a look. Do you see here something? Nothing. And it should be this way. It should be this way. Simply, guys, look. Here inside this while loop, do we have system out print line? Do you have inside this while loop, like directly? No. There is no direct system out print line. All right, let's guys simulate the run, guys. Let's think that we are running this code. It's the first iteration. Number is equal to 1. Number, is it less than 100? True. Next, it will check this condition, right? Number modulus 2 is equal to 0. Is it true or not? 1 modulus 2 equals to 0. True or false? False. Is 1. So 1 is not even number. So it's false. So it's not gonna run this code, right? So we go here and then there's no else. And then we go here back to this while. What's the value of number? How it could become 2 if we never entered this if?
It should be outside.
It's still 1. Then we again, it's the second iteration. 1 modulus 2 equals 0. Is it true? Is it true?
False.
False. So we don't execute this code. And then we come back to this condition. Number is equal to? Still 1. It's never updated. It's never updated, guys. So do you think we need else condition? So what are we gonna do here? System out print line. Number, you think number, right? All right, let's run this. We're gonna see here only once. So
after while we need the system out.
no, guys. When this update gonna be executed?
If it will be outside of if.
Yeah, this update will be executed only when the condition is true. But if you have 1 will never become even number. Never. So we run this code never. It's again and again 1 over and over. Number is equal to 1. If you put it here, let me put it here. Let me write here system out. No, let me keep it this way. Let's say it's first iteration. What's the value of number in the first iteration? Guliza, what's the value of number in the very first iteration? Are you sure that it's 1? Yes, it is 1. So yeah. So here. Yeah. It is 1. 1 modulus 2 is false. So we increase 1 by 1. 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. Then we check the condition. 2 is less than 100. If 2 modulus 2 is equal to 0, is it true or not? True. So here it will print the 2. Then 2 is increased to 3. Then we go back here. 3 is less than 100. Right. So we enter the while loop. 3 modulus 2 equals to 0. Is it true or not?
Not false. It's false.
False. 3 modulus 2 equals to 0 is false. So anyway, it will increase the number. Number becomes 4. So do we have here a condition? Condition for this. Is it true that whether condition is true or false, number plus plus will run always? Is it true or not? That increment will run anyway. When it's true, it will run. When it's false, the increment will run. It's true, because there is no condition for this increment. What if we put this increment here? Then this number plus plus increment will run only when you have even number. When you have even number. But when you begin with 1, 1 will never become even number unless you run this code. All right.
So we executed this task.
Yeah. So
The main problem was we should
put this number plus plus outside of the if.
after the system.
Outside of the if. Outside. So if we run this, guys, it prints us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. All right. Next, number 4. Using a while loop, guys. Using a while loop. Display only odd numbers from 100 to 1. What are the odd numbers from 100 to 1? If we iterate over from 100 to 1. 99, 97, 95, and the last one is 1. So for this one, guys, you're given again 4 minutes. Let's be quick, guys.
Maybe we can.
Changed.
Even number, odd number?
Only odd numbers. Look. The initial value is 100. The end value is 1. But in your code, you begin from, take a look. No, you begin from 1.
One.
Yeah, so you should change it from 100 to 1.
Could you show the previous task execution?
No,
Just, I want that copy.
Change.
no. All right. So you solved it, right? You said you solved it. So yeah, can you explain us how did you solve it? So should be odds from 100 to 1. 99, 97, 95, and 1. All right. What should we change here in this code? 200? Yeah, we need to change it to 100. Why? We begin from 100, right? All right, next. Greater or equal 1. Why is it greater or equal 1? Why is it's not greater? Why it's not this way? Yeah, but why did you put here equal? Why it's not?
It's the final line.
It means one should be also checked. One should be also checked if you put this equal. If you remove this equal, then you are not gonna check one. One is gonna be,
Just miss.
yeah, it's gonna be missed or skipped. So next, why?
Why?
It's
One.
true. Number minus minus. All right, let's run it. And it's correct. 99, 97. All right. What? It's true that each and every odd number, when you divide it by 2, the remainder is 0, right? 1. The remainder is 1. When you divide, let's say, 123 by 2, what's the remainder? 1. When you divide 95,623 by 2, what's the remainder? 95,623 divided by 2, what's the remainder? 1, right? Because the last digit is not even digit. All right. Next. So here, how many guys characters are there in this string? There are 6 characters. All right. And how do we call guys? How do you call guys numbers that point to these characters? Numbers that represent addresses of these characters. How do we call them? Index. We call them indexes. So here indexes begin from what number to what number? From 0 to 5, right? So here for this program, create a program that takes from user a string word. Display a word. After each character of the word. Okay. So after each character of the word, display a question mark. So you enter it, let's say laptop. It should print you L question mark, A question mark, P question mark, T question mark, O question mark, and P question mark. After each character, there should be a question mark. So this task, guys, is it clear for you? You take from user a string. You take a string and then after each character, there should be a question mark. You display L, then question mark, A, question mark, P, question mark. So it's 6:58, guys. Mahbache, you done? So for this task, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invite a person here to my laptop, and that person will write the code here in front of my laptop. There should be a question mark, right? Online students, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, can you please guess one number from 1 to 8?
7.
Okay. All right, guys, 8 seconds. So you said 7, right? Or 8?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's you need to write the code because the random number is 7. You'll need to solve this task. Give me a moment, I'll copy this. Put here. No, because we don't know for loop. All right, come here and you need to solve this problem. You have the instructions and everything. Yeah, come here.
I
No, we all know each other. So, okay, one more. Can you guess another time one number from 1 to 8, except 7?
2. 2.
2?
Yeah.
It's here.
one.
Yeah, it's here.
But mine is working, but something is wrong.
All right, so using a while loop, create a program that takes from user a string word. Create a program that takes from user a string word.
From user string word, okay. Word. It's my solution. Let's try, maybe it's not, it's,
Okay,
where is your, this one, okay.
all right, we declared an object. Okay,
Integer.
why did you create this index?
Because here we are taking first, we are counting index.
need to-
-1,
You need indexes to manipulate this characters.
yeah, yeah.
Where? Okay, okay.
Then, where is your enter? This one, right? Where is your enter?
Enter, it's right here, return.
Ah, return. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Hmm. No, I did. Oh. It's, mm, Oi, no. But something wrong. Mine is also
Okay, okay. Yeah,
something wrong.
right, as you did in your laptop.
Uh-huh. It's here. Here. I tried this way also. Oh, no. Yeah, I forgot something. There is,
What do you want to use? What?
I want, yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
And yes. Plus, I did this way also, but something is wrong. Mine also.
Okay. Okay, let's run this code
I run it,
right here.
but mine is a little bit different.
All right. So guys, if you run this code, what's gonna be in the expected output, in the console? Yeah, we need scanner, but let's say
There will be index, right? Index and this question mark.
yeah. What's the length of this word?
6.
Word length 6 minus 1, we get 5. So index is 5. Its value is 5. 5 less than or equal to 0. Is it true or not? 5 less than or equal to 0. It's false. So It
No.
will never run this while loop. Never. So we need to change here few things, but I think Clara knows, right? What should be changed here? I'll say that this code is wrong.
And edit here.
Something, but mine is also wrong.
There should be the counter in the counter. There should be changed, and then we should use the chart method in the system.
Yep. So what's the index for L?
0,
0. Index for A, it's
1.
1. So indexes should begin from
0.
0. We are not gonna enter this number from the end, like display these numbers. Should be from 0. Let's run this code. How many times will this while loop work?
It will not. It will not work, right?
It will run many times?
1.
Fin
6 times.
1 time. No.
infinite times?
Yeah, we need to change, but let's discuss this thing. It runs only once. Why, guys? Why it runs once?
Because we didn't specify the maximum range. This index less or equal to length minus
Yes.
1.
0 less than or equal to 0. Is it true?
No.
True. 0 is less than or equal to 0 is true. So it displays us 0 and question mark. Index is increased from 0 to 1. And then 1 is less than or equal to 0. It is false. So
False.
that's why we stop. All right, here. What should be changed?
Word this less equal to word dot length minus 1 in while condition.
So let's begin from condition. Here, how many characters do we have?
6.
6. Indexes begin from 0 to 5. So we need a loop that manipulates numbers from 0 to 5.
It's a word dot length minus 1.
So index, yeah, is a 0. It should be from 0 to 5. But how can we write here 5 in other way, other than this?
Word this string name we should paste word and then dot
Just length.
Or integer length.
We can do here word length.
minus 1.
But all right,
Yes.
let's run this way. What are the outputs here? What's the output?
It will be index, I mean the length of the lab.
It will
Index.
display the addresses, right? Indexes.
Yeah.
It will be. Take your time. Let's.
Minus 1.
No. What will this print as? What's the value of index? 0. So it's 0 here. Word length
Minus 1.
6. Yeah, in this case it's 6. So how many times this while loop will be executed? 0, 6. Index plus plus from 0 to 6. 6 or 7 times. So yeah. So in the first iteration it prints 0 question mark, and then 0 is increased to 1, and then in the next iteration it checks 1 is less than or equal to 6. Is it true? True. So
Yes.
execute this code. 1 question mark. 1 is increased by 1. It becomes 2. We check the condition. 2 is less than or equal to 6. Again, true. So we display here 2 question mark, and now we have 3. So if we run it, we have this. But instead of this, guys, numbers, there should be characters.
Yeah, Charret method.
Here, yeah, word.charAt. This charAt method extracts a character from the word. It takes a character from the word. So here, do we put the index here inside? All right. You have like few seconds, guys. Think. If we run this code, guys, what's the output? If we run this code. Yeah, because you made index equals word.length.
-1.
So this code. Yeah. If we run this code, Guliza, what numbers or what's the output? If we run this code. If I run this code, what's in the first line? L, just L. L, question mark. Next iteration. Is it gonna be L question mark, A question mark, or L question mark next in the next line, A question mark?
Yeah, next line, the next line.
In the next line is A. But we face this error because indexes begin from 0 to 5. But here the condition is for numbers from 0 to 6.
We
So
should remove equal, yeah?
equal, yeah. We can remove this equal. ln, yeah. We can remove this ln. All right. So in the first iteration, index is 0. We check whether 0 is less than 6. It's less than 6. So system out print line. We print word.charAt index word.charAt 0. So L is displayed and a question mark. Next iteration, index is increased from 0 to 1. 1 is less than. In the second iteration, what do we have here? 1 is less than what? Here. 6. Yeah, it's always 6. 1 is less than 6, then 2 is less than 6, then 3, then 4, till 6. All right. Okay. Next case. So you can comment that code. All right. So first, declare a variable with declare a string object. Declare a string word. Laptop. Display this word in reverse order. We have done this before, guys. POTPAL. It should be displayed in reverse order. So it begins not from L, it begins from P. So let me run this. I started it. Display this word in reverse order. Is it clear for you guys? To display a word in reverse order. All right, you're given, guys, 4 minutes. So you can comment the code for previous task. You need to create a scanner for this one?
No.
No, we don't need. Just declare this object. All right. So is it true that guys, that for this task, we don't need guys, while loop? Is it true or not? We need the while loop. Is it true that we don't need conditional statements? We need conditional statements. Did you use them? Yeah, but you don't need conditional statements for this one. Here in this, for this one, all right. Let me ask online students. Can you please guys guess one number from 1 to 8 except 2 and 7?
5.
5. Okay. So 1 by K, it's you. It's your time. Yeah, so you need to write your solution here for this task. So, all right, you can come here. Oh, he doesn't need any solution. He can do it himself. All right. This very well. Okay.
Mm, Index length.
Something is wrong here, guys. Take a look.
Index.
What's wrong here in this code? First, the object word should be greater.
Mm. Wrapped up. String. Index. So we need the index.
So length is a method of what class, guys? Length, it's a method. It's a method of what class? String.
String.
It's a method of string class. Index, is it
Mm,
string or int?
Index.
Index
Index.
variable.
It's a int.
It's int.
Yes.
So length method cannot be used with primitive,
Mm,
with int.
Index length. It's here. What length,
Yeah,
right?
so
What
length
length?
is a method of string.
Yeah.
So length can be used only here with strings.
While index. Mm, mm, What length? Index. Word. Here word, right? Word index.
So the value for index will be here. Five. From five to, from
Index of
5 to
two.
this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Index.
From 5 to,
From 5, it means from 5, it's word, right? To index. Or something wrong.
no, something is wrong.
The word, it's string, maybe word that equal.
So let's, what should be in the condition? What should be in the condition?
Index.
It should be,
Greater or equal to 0.
yeah,
0?
Yeah.
yes.
Ah,
So we
0.
begin from 5 till 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If it's
So
computer,
index greater than 0, right?
yeah.
Okay. Then the mouth. Okay. Index. Mm. Index, index decrement, right? Oops. Mm. Oh. What's the result? Okay, we need to remove ln.
Yeah.
Control this.
Yeah, perfect.
I changed index and word.
Yeah, you did great. Okay, guys. What if, guys, we need to display POTPAL this way? It should be question mark P, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, and question mark. What if before each character, we need to put there a question mark. What should be changed here? Yeah?
Before what that chart.
Here, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put double quote in question.
Uh-huh. And question mark.
And then plus.
Plus.
and then
Yep. Yes.
the-
Yeah.
Afterward. Chart index.
Let me just check. No, you did it. Question mark, P,
Yeah.
question mark, yeah. All right. Okay, let me see. What tasks do I have? Read after, okay, question mark, sum of all digits. All right. Do you have guys any idea how can we do this way? Let's say you have an int variable. Let's say you have int 1, 2, 3, 4. How many digits are there? 4 digits. You need to write some code to display 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you think do you have idea how can we do it? Let's just share your ideas. No need to write
Yeah.
code. Guys.
You need to use this modulo operator, right? Modulo division.
Vision module.
To get from 1 to 3, 4, 4, what should we do here to get this
Modulo 10.
modulo 10? We get 4.
4.
Right, we display this 4. Next, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to get rid of this 4.
Divide by
1000.
Divide by
10, yeah?
So we get rid of this 4. All right, and then we do again modulus 10 to get 3. Yeah. So let's do this, guys. We're gonna solve this one right after a break, guys. Let's have a break, 15-minute break. Did you go to the concert? Here in Ireland, do you remember? Your daughter? Ah. Okay. Another what? Another plan? All right, guys. So. Six. Online students, can you hear me? Let me make sure you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So guys, task number 6. Task number 6. Declare an int number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is step 1. Next step, display each digit. Display each digit in separate lines. Here, display each digit in separate lines. So display, guys, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. First, let me know, guys, if it's not clear for you. You are given a number and you need to display each digit in separate lines. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Jolchbek Baika, you got this one?
Huh?
This one.
Which is,
This problem. This one.
yeah. You want me to go?
No, I mean, I explained to students.
Yeah,
did you-
I understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay. So let me know, guys, if it was not clear. I'm gonna again set a timer. And then I'll again invite here one student to solve this task. So you can comment the previous code. Online students, you can also clarify if you didn't quite get something from this task. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Did you solve it? Tim, did you solve it? Yeah. All right, guys. So Claraja, did you solve it? Not yet. All right. So here, do we need to use while loop or conditional statement? Do we need a conditional statement? We need, yeah? Do we need a conditional statement? No, conditional statement we don't create here. For this one, we create only while loop. Yep. So the question is, Jolchubek Beke, I'd like to ask you, when do we use a while loop? The definition, when while loop should be used?
We use when we want, it's a program where it's a program which I executing like certain executing
Multiple times, yeah?
multiple times.
Yeah. When you have something to run multiple times, is it
Yeah.
true?
Yes.
So do we need to run something multiple times for this task?
Yes. You can.
We have number 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your first step? What should you do with this number to print 4?
Yeah, I just want to make a program which will execute for any number. Okay, for this one is number,
Now let's discuss it together, guys.
in scanner next in.
Yeah, just a second.
What?
You are already, guys, out of time. The time is up. You heard the timer. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say I'm holding right now some number. 1, 2, 3, 4. What should we do with this number? So that in the output we have 4, 3, 2, and then 1. What should we do now with this number? 1, 2, 3, 4. How can I get from this number 4? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. How can I get from it 4?
Modulus 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. Modulus 10. Display. So we have number. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. We do here number modulus 10. If you display number modulus 10, what will it display?
4.
It will display 4. All right. Next, we need to display another number. We don't need 4. So in the next step, guys, the number here, the number that we see here should be, it should be 3, right?
3.
But if you divide number by, if you make modulus 10, you will get 4. You will get again 4. So to make it 3, we need to remove this 4.
Divide by 10.
Number should be,
1, 2, 3.
if you do it like this, will it remove that 10 or will it remove that 4?
Yes.
No. We can do number is equal to number
Number. Yeah.
divided by 10, or yeah, divide equal 10. All right. When you do this, number becomes
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Next, once the number is 1, 2, 3, display number modulus 10, we will get 3. Next, I would like to get here in the next iteration. I need to get 2, but I'll get 3 as the result. We'll display again 3. Again, right here, number should be divided by 10. So number becomes 1, 2.
1, 2.
Yeah, and when you do modulus 10, we get 2. All right, next, when you execute display number modulus 10 again, you'll get again 2. But we have in this number only 1, 2. Only one time 2 is repeated. We should again divide it by 10. So here, is it true that we are repeating the same things again and again? We do modulus 10, then we divide it by 10. We do modulus 10 and then divide it by 10. Until, guys, until what point these iterations will do modulus 10 divided by 10, modulus 10 divided by 10.
Until 0. Yeah.
Until number becomes 0, right? When you have 0,
It will
it
finish.
means you extracted all digits. You already took all digits. So here, okay, there should be, we wanted, so we get 1. And then here, 1 number equals number modulus 10. Number will become 0. So once the number is 0, do we need to display again? If it's
No.
0, yeah, the while loop should stop. All right. Okay. All right. Any volunteer here, guys, to solve this problem? If there is no volunteer, I'll ask. I'll not ask. I'll choose one student myself. Let me copy this. Any volunteer, guys? So Lambakia was here. Ziyadeja was here. Claraja, were you here? No? All right. So I think,
Maybe online.
Let online.
Yeah.
students ask.
yeah, because if it's gonna be online student for you, it might not be really effective, but let's choose from online students. All right. So Claraja, give me any random number from 1 to 4. 3, okay. Chinara Ismailova, are you here?
Yes. Hi.
So let's solve this problem with explanation so that everyone understands it. So this is the
Mm.
instructions for this problem.
Okay. First, we need to declare an integer
Okay.
number from 1 to 4. Then we'll use while loop.
All right. While loop should be used. Okay.
Number greater than 0.
While number is greater than
Greater than 0.
Okay.
And then integer, then we need to get the last number of this.
We need to display 4.
Yeah, 4.
So let's say it's the first iteration of the while loop. In the first iteration, the number is 1, 2, 3, 4. And you need to display 4.
We need to divide it. Oh, yeah. We need to divide it.
Do you think we need to divide it by 10? Then we will get rid of 4 even without displaying it.
Maybe to 100.
So first, we need to display the 4
Yeah.
number. Modulus 10. Okay, let's run
Yeah.
this. Let me run. Okay, it prints me, guys, infinitely number 4. All right, so yeah, so what's next?
Then we need to find out the third digit.
Yeah, we need to move to the third digit. So once we displayed the 4, we should remove this 4 or just get rid of this 4. So we need the update part. This number should be
Yeah, can we say number equal or equal plus maybe?
plus equal.
No, number equal to number divide by 10.
By 10. Right, let's run it. And it prints us 4, 3, 2, 1. The idea is simple. At first, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We display 4. Number modulus 10, it displays 4. And then we divide 1, 2, 3, 4 by 10. So when you divide it, 4 is removed. All right. Okay. Is it clear, guys, for you? This one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times will this while loop, Guliza, this question is for you. So how many times this while loop will be executed? How many iterations are there? Four times? Yeah, 4 times. First iteration, 4 is removed. Third iteration, 3 is removed. Second iteration, 2 is removed. And then last iteration. So there are 4 iterations. What if we do it this way? How many iterations will there be? What if I do it this way? 5 iterations, right? First it displays 2, 5, 3, 4, 5. All right. Next, guys. Okay. Next thing. We're not gonna display each digit, guys. Next thing is display the sum of all digits. What's the sum of all digits, guys? Of number. It is 10.
10, yeah.
This way it is 14. It's 14. So now, guys, you need to display the sum. How can we display the sum? Use your logic.
Integer sum or sum.
Do you think, guys, we need to create here a variable sum? Yeah, it can. Do you think it should be created here? Yeah, it can be created here or here as well. All right, we need sum. Next, guys, what's next? Do we need to print these digits? 2, 5, 3, 4, 5. Do we need them for this task? No, so we don't need the system out print line. Sum. We need to do something with this sum. Now in this case, 5, 4, 3, 5, 2. We take 2 and add it to the sum and remove this 2 from the number. And then we take this 5, add it to the sum, and we remove this 5. You already, guys, have the solution actually.
Yeah, what if number divide by 10?
No, no.
I mean, the
Here you already have the solution. If you have 5, 4, 3, 2, the sum is equal to 0. Which digit can we, guys, take first from this number? 2. So 5, 4, 3, 2 modulus 10. This is the result. We should add this result to the Sum. How can you add this result to the sum? This is just an expression. 543 modulus 10 is this number modulus 10. How can you add this to the sum? Sum plus equal this, and that's it. So then sum becomes 2. And then we need to remove this 2. How do we remove this 2? 5, 4, 3, 2 divide by 10. So we have now 5, 4, 3. Second iteration. Sum plus equal 5, 4, 3 modulus 10. So now sum is 5. 2 plus 3, it's 5. So now we need to change this code. It's similar, guys. Here you need to do this. Here we get the last digit, and the last digit just should be added to the sum. Come on, guys, it should be a shame for you. It's such a easy thing, like 1 plus 1. If I run this code, guys, what's gonna be the sum? If I run this code. What's gonna be the value for sum? Let's run it. 0. Why is it 0? We never added a number. What if I do here sum plus plus? What's gonna be the sum?
Five. No.
Yes, it's 5. So why is it 5? How many times this while loop how many times this while loop will run, Guliza? This while loop. 5 times.
Why?
How many numbers do you see here, guys? Digits. 5, 4, 3, 5, 2. So how many times we should divide it by 10 to have nothing at the end, to have 0? 5 times. Divide it 1 time, you have this. Divide it 1 more time by 10, you have this. Divide it 1 more time by 10, you have this. And this and this. So we divided it 5 times. What if I do here high? What will be, how many times high will be displayed?
Infinite.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How many times will this be? Yes. If I run this code, how many times will you see the sum? Yes, what will be displayed? Five times. How do you get this? So where is this system out print line? It is outside of the while loop, right? So it means system out print line will be executed only one time, right? Because it's not inside the while loop. So what will be displayed in the output? No, it's not zero. Sum before the while loop is zero. Then how many times will this while loop run? Is it 5 times? Is it 5 times, guys? How many times this? I'm doing it, guys, for you. Again, it from this way, from that way. Look, if I remove this sum, how many times will this while loop run? So it runs 5 times. If I create here a variable, how many times will this while loop run? Still 5 times, nothing has changed. If I add here sum plus plus, how many times will this while loop run? 5 times, right? And if I display here the sum, what's the, let me just, somebody. What's the value of sum here?
405.
How many times this while loop will run?
5 times.
5 times. How many times this increment will happen?
5 times.
5 times. So 5 times increment.
10. Oh, 5.
Guys, this the sum is gonna be 5.
Huh? 10.
Sum is 5. All right. You know, guys, it's not funny. It should be easy for you guys.
Потому что 5 digits were crazy.
How many times will this while loop run? 6 times. If I add to the sum 6 times 1, what's gonna be the sum? Sum is equal to 0. How many times while loop runs? 6 times. Sum plus plus means add to the sum 1, right? So if you add to the sum 1 6 times, what's the value of sum? 6. If you add to the sum 8 times 1, what's the value of sum? 8. All right. But the sum of these digits is the sum of these digits. 11 plus 4, 15 plus 3, 18, 25. What's the sum of these numbers?
3.
11. So the sum here is 11. But what's the sum here displayed?
3.
3. Right. It is 3. All right. What if I do this?
We forget, you mean we forgot to divide 10%.
No. I'm going to make it step by step, guys. So number modulus 10. How many times the system out print line will be executed?
3.
3 times it will be executed. In the first iteration, what will this display?
3.
3,
3. In the next iteration, it will display
7.
7. In
7,
the third iteration, 1. Okay. What if I do here sum plus equal 5? All right. I'll comment this. It's commented. If I will display sum, What's the sum? Take your time, guys. No need to give just random numbers.
Equal 17. Right.
How many times will this while loop run?
3 times.
3 times only. So
15.
if you add to the sum 5 3 times, what's the sum?
15.
15. It's 15. What if you do this? Number modulus 10.
11.
It's 11, guys. Okay, so we had before only this. We had this, but you needed to add to the sum this number. To the sum add 3, the sum is 3. And then to the sum add 7, the sum is 10. To the sum add 1, and then 10 plus 1 is 11. This is how we got this 11. All right. I have this number. How many times will this while loop run? 5 times. What's the value of this sum at the end?
5, 9, 6, 17.
17 or 15?
18. 18. 17.
It is 17. 1 plus 7, 8 plus 4, 12, 14, and 17. All right. So look, guys, we didn't have this sum before. We didn't have this. We had, so I'll comment this. We didn't have this sum before. We had this code. We could only remove the system out print line, declare this sum, and then add to this sum each time last digit, and then display the sum at the end. Why we didn't put the sum system out print line here?
It will be inside there.
If we have the system out print line inside this while loop, what are the numbers displayed?
3, 5, 9.
It will be line sum. Yeah.
What will it display? How many times will this while loop run? 5 times. So how many times this code will be executed? 5 times. So in the first line, what's the number?
3.
Sum.
3.
It is 3. In the next line, the number is
5.
5. Then
9.
9.
9.
Then 16, and then 17.
What if you just delete the line?
If you delete it, nothing is printed.
No, I mean, no, I mean the print line.
Yeah, 11.
Print Ellen.
It will be 3,500, this big number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be just in the same line. Okay. Sum of all digits was sum of all digits. Okay. Bank transactions. All right. So right now, guys, create a class. Create step number 1. Create a class called bank transactions. Create this class. And a main method. Create a class called bank transactions and the main method. Let me know, guys, once you created this. Did you create this class, guys? All right. Bank. What was the name for the class? Bank transactions. All right, bank transactions. All right, let's create this kind of program, guys. Imagine if you run this program, it will ask you this. Please enter your balance. Let me know your balance, guys. What's your balance? Any number.
587.
$587. Please enter your balance. Okay, next. When you guys approach this ATM, when you insert your card, what are the transactions you can do there with ATM? Yeah. What are the transactions that you can do with ATM?
Cash out, cash in.
You can do cash out or withdraw, deposit. Let's stick with this two only. So we have two options, whether to withdraw or to make a deposit. All right. So next, please choose a transaction. Please choose a transaction. Number one, if it's one, it is withdraw. Two, deposit. All right. And then here we have choose. Let's say, guys, I choose one. If I choose one, it will display me. What kind of message do you get, guys, if you choose withdraw?
How much you want to withdraw?
Yeah. How much would you like to withdraw? How much would you like to withdraw? All right. And how much would you like to withdraw, guys? You have 587.
No, we don't.
500. 500 I would like to withdraw. All right. Next, it will print this.
Your balance account is
Withdrawal is completed. Then it will display your balance. What's your balance? $87. All right. Does it mean, guys, that we are done with withdrawal? Withdrawal is completed, balance is 87. We are done with withdrawal. Next, it will display you again. Please choose a transaction. If I choose one, what will it display? Take a look at this, learn from this. If I choose one, it will display us. How much would you like to withdraw? How much would you like to withdraw? All right. How much do we have in our balance? 87. So how much would you like to withdraw? 50. All right. So 50 would like to withdraw. Withdrawal is completed.
balance.
Withdrawal is completed. But guys, is it true, guys, that when you do these transactions, at the end of each transaction, whether it's withdrawal or deposit, it asks you, would you like to continue? Does it ask you? ATM, yes. So did you forget to add this function here? Did we? Yeah, we missed it. Where should this function be, guys? Yeah, withdrawal is completed, balance, and then there should be, would you like to continue? Yes or no? And if you enter yes, then it will display, please choose a transaction. How much would you like to withdraw? 50. After this withdrawal is completed, what's our balance? 37. $37. All right. We have done with this withdrawal. What's next? Yes. Would you like to continue? All right. I enter yes. And then it displays me again available options. All right. Let's choose deposit. If you choose deposit, will it again ask you how much would you like to withdraw?
No.
No. It will, yeah, ask you, it will, yeah. Something like, please insert your cash. And let's say or let's do it this way. Please enter amount to deposit. All right. And give me any number. 200. Next. Deposit is completed. Balance should be 237. 237. And then, would you like to continue? And then if you press no, then the program is finished. It's completed. So do you agree, guys, with this? Here we continue, here we repeat similar things, this transaction options. Every time it tells us, please choose a transaction. How much would you like to withdraw? Withdrawal is completed. Would you like to continue? All right. So I will put this somewhere here. So first of all, here, guys, right after this class is created, you'll need to do this. Declare an int balance variable and read its value from user. Make sure to display prompt message. All right. What should you do, guys?
Main system out.
Scanner should be created, prompt message, and then variable. Yeah, create it. Complete this 2 steps, second and third.
So do we need to use int or double?
Declare, yeah, let's make it double. Double sounds better. Declare a double variable. Have you done it? All right. So here I need to create a scanner. Here I need to declare a scanner. Next, system out print line, right? Enter what it could be. Enter your balance. And then double balance equals scanner dot next double. All right. Enter your balance 500. That's it, guys, for now. Have you completed this 2 steps, guys? Okay. What are the functions, guys, we have in this ATM? Withdraw and deposit. withdraw and deposit. Okay. And then so let's do this, guys. List of let's do this. Declare a string. Declare a string choice object with value with this value. Did you create it? String choice. This is the value. All right, next step. Declare a while loop that will run when choice is not equal to, all right, when choice is not equal to n. Create a while loop that will run when choice is not equal to n. All right, guys. When you create this while loop, let me know, guys. Once you created this while loop. Did you create this while loop?
May I ask this, so number 4, that was the string choice object with value.
With empty. Yeah, this. If you didn't get, guys, it's better to ask. Can you please explain? Can you do this? Because in the interviews, people are not gonna just hire you for being quiet in the interview. They'll hire you for being able to express your ideas. Why are you quiet, guys? Are you afraid of each other or what? If you say something wrong, then
Let's ask ladies.
Can I ask,
yeah.
what mean in the N? Double quote N?
Yeah. So this is this when you run the program and when you have completed some specific transaction, it will ask you, would you like to continue, right? And there are two options. Y, which is yes, or no, which is N. So create a while loop that will run when choice is not equal to N. All right, this while loop. When this, let's say, let me do this. When this while loop will run, when this while loop will run. Okay, when it's true. So when condition is true.
Balance will be five
200.
less than 100.
When balance is less than 100, the condition is true. So while this while loop runs when balance is less than 100. All right. Create a while loop that will run when choice is not equal to N. Choice
It's not equal.
Exclamation mark.
exclamation mark This one.
Equal to N.
equal to. All right, this is a string. And it should be a string. But guys, we don't compare strings using this or this. We compare them using a method equals. Do you remember this method?
Yes.
Equals, ignore case. We have these two methods. So how can we right here, choice is not equal to N using these methods?
It's equal in no case. Choice dot. and
Choice dot,
equal. Why not? It's not equal, right?
it's just, it should be, choice should not be N. How can we represent it? What does this mean? When will this while loop run?
If it's true,
Yeah, but it will run when the choice is,
no, well, it's not.
this while loop will run when the choice is, when the
N.
choice is N. If the choice is N, is it true or not? This is true. It means when the choice is N, it will run. So what do you think? Will this while loop ever run? Will this while loop run at least once? No, why? If yes, why yes? If no, why no?
Choose and the choose is didn't number or didn't.
Choice is empty, right? It's nothing. Nothing equals N. Is it true or not?
False.
False. So we will never enter this while loop. While loop. What if I do this?
It's true.
Will it ever execute this while loop? Will it go inside this while loop? Yeah, how many times? Infinitely.
Ah,
Because choice is always N. There is no update. All right. But we need to create something that says choice is not equal to N. This one says choice equals N. If you just put here exclamation mark, it becomes vice versa. So now choice is not equal to N. All right. What do you think? Will it go inside this while loop?
Yes,
Why?
because it's inside of this body, inside of this wire.
No, this is not the answer. All right, what's the value of choice? Empty, nothing. Empty equals to n. Is it true? No. Yeah. Empty.
Not equals. Yes. This while is
Yeah.
true.
So the result for empty is equal to n is false, right? And then exclamation mark false becomes true. So when you run this code, okay, that's for the balance 500, and it displays us high a lot of times. You know why?
Because we can update.
Because there is no update, right? All right. All right. What kind of update can we add here? All right. Let's say if I run this code, what should be displayed first? Enter balance. I entered my balance. Next, logically, what should be next?
Showing
I entered my balance.
Choose your transaction.
Choose your transaction. Would you like to withdraw or deposit? So when I run this, once I entered my balance, we are right here. When I press enter, it will declare choice. And then will it go inside this while loop? Yes, why yes?
because the condition is true.
The condition is true, right? Empty is not equal to n. It's true, right? Empty is not equal to n. So when you go inside this while loop, it should print you something, guys. For example, here, hi. Let me rerun this. I enter 500. When I enter 5, what should be, what will be displayed? Hi, right. But what should be displayed instead of this hi?
Please choose a transaction.
Please choose the transaction. So next step, inside a while loop, display the following. You should display this. Please choose a transaction. And then it should be 1 for withdraw, 2 for deposit. Inside the while loop, display the following. Step number 6. This way. Right, it should be this way, guys. It should print the options first and then say, please choose the transaction. Yeah, it should be this way, because if it's please choose transaction and then this, then you will write it here. But the input should be right after this one. Please choose a transaction. Okay. Let me know, guys, once you're done.
So we need to display just string, right?
Yeah, so inside of this while loop, instead of high, it should be, yeah, it should be withdraw, deposit, and yes, please choose a transaction. So inside of this while loop, you should print this. All right, let me know once you've done this part. If you're done, guys, let me know. Yeah, you're done. How about you, Joltürk Beke? No? The code is here. You can just copy it from here. All right. Guluza, you have done? All right, so please choose a transaction. I run this program. I enter 500. When I enter 500, what will be next, guys? It displays again and again. Please choose a transaction. All right. Yeah, we should do something here. We should do something here, guys. So please, yeah, please choose a transaction. It doesn't mean that we need to enter something right now. Please choose a transaction.
We should read input from the user, one
Yeah.
or two.
Please choose a transaction. If it's a prompt message, then you should now take from user an input. Next, step number 7. Read from user. Step number 7, read from user int choice. All right, so give me a moment. So it should be this way. Yeah, okay, it's okay. Choice. We can do read from user int option. Read from user int option. Step number 7. So the option is 1 or 2. Have you done it? Clarece? Yeah. All right. Let us know, what did you write here? Integer. Option, yeah. Equals scanner dot next in. That's it. Enter your balance. 500. Please choose a transaction. All right. When you enter 1, it should do some withdraw things, right? It's not doing, because we didn't write that logic here. We didn't write that logic. All right, guys. So let's do this for tomorrow. For tomorrow, each one of you should, guys, prepare one question. Each one of you should. How many topics did we learn so far, guys, from Java? Variables, data types, scanner, if else conditional statements, while loop. Did we learn? Yep, do while loop. Okay. String, yeah. String. String, okay. Variables, data type, string, scanner, if else, main method. All right. So here we have a lot of topics. Each one of you guys, each one of you should prepare one good question. One good question for one of these topics. For example, what's the difference between while loop and do while loop? It's one question. So each one of you should prepare one good question, and I'll take those questions. You will be able to just text me them through Slack. I'll take them, and then I'll randomly choose a person. That person answers that question, and the person who created that question will let us know if the answer is correct or not. So each one of you should prepare one good comprehensive question.
It's a good question.
All right. So it shouldn't be like, how many primitive data types are there? It's obvious, it's 8. It should be this way. A good question is, can we store inside int decimal number, like 5.87? This is a good question. All right, guys. And during the class, guys, and not only express your ideas. Express your ideas. Don't just sit and wait for the solution. While you are solving, sometimes you ask from the other person who sit with you, is this like this or this? You can clarify it from me in English. All right. What do you think, guys? Maybe there is something that you're not doing that way. What do you think? What might be that thing? Lack of, yeah, you're not answering questions. You just wait for me for the solution. You should be interactive, like, oh, I don't think this is wrong. But when you say something like the solution you solved is wrong, for example, I gave you some solution, you might say, I have a better solution. But when you say I have a better solution, that solution should be correct, and you should be able to explain. And when you answer, like if I ask you, is this so? And when you say yes, this is not the end of the answer. Explain why it's yes, why it's no. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
cannot suggest something that, no, it's not correct or correct. You are not confident and you don't know
Uh-huh.
the exact answer. So that's why you are keep silent and try to listen.
Yeah, like try to do something. Just don't be just quiet and sit within your laptop, like just copying. We are just show that you are alive. You are not just sitting, and show that you are not just paying those monthly fees. Show that you are learning also. How do I know that you are learning? Do you know the answer? How do I know that you learn something or you are learning?
When someone
Answers. Yeah, when somebody is answering, or when somebody is solving something, or when somebody is clarifying questions. When I give you guys these problems, you can clarify. Is this so? Is this way? You can clarify. Nobody tells you that you should do it yourself from 0 to 1. You can clarify these things. All right. My question is, guys, let's say, guys, let's say just I would like to listen to your answers. Like, how would you answer this question? My question is this. Let's say, guys, you're working in a company and your deadline is 31st of September. 31st of September. All right. 31st of September is your deadline. Oh, okay, there is no 31st of September. 1st October is your deadline. You have, in your team, there are 10 people. 3 testers, let's say 5 testers, 2 backend developers, 1 front-end developer, and let's say you have 1 Scrum Master. But your deadline, guys, is moved from 1st of October to 23rd September. What are your next steps? What will you do? It's moved to 23rd September. And how will you try to keep up with everything so that you deliver everything you need to solve on time? Before you talked with your Scrum Master and told him that, oh, I will deliver everything by 1st October. But then they moved the deadline to 23rd September. So you have 8 more less days. How will you fit in those, let's say 7 days? You had 2 weeks, but now you have only 7 days.
We will collaborate with our team, with the developers, with. I think it's one of the best ways to solve a lot of here.
Make an appointment with whom? With team? With whole team, you mean?
I mean, with the Scrum Master also, with manager.
Why will you make a appointment?
We have some
Without
impediments.
appointment, we don't have solve some problems.
They're not gonna move this from 23rd to next date. They're not gonna move. It's already clear. 23rd September, it is deadline. You cannot go to Scrum Master and tell, oh, I'm late, I'm not able to do. There's no way.
Yes, that's why we need to make an appointment to
No, it's the
with
first
team,
week.
Scrum Master, managers.
Why?
Can I try to answer?
Yeah. Let's give a chance to Shinara.
I think we will just split between 3 testers, the tasks that
Mhm.
we need to complete. So we will just help each other since we are a team. And if there is a developers who worked on this task, they also can help because as a team we have to deliver it like you said earlier than due date.
Yeah, so mainly there are 2 things, like teamwork, communication, and you will need to compose some sentences. You'll need to create your sentences around these words: teamwork, communication. Like I'll like we will do more maybe meetings. We'll do them more frequently. I'll try to give my maybe I'll try to speak with Scrum Master maybe more with developers. So basically the answer is teamwork and communication, but you need to bring some sentences around this 2 words.
In one.
Yeah, in 1 word, but you need to give a sentence, maybe several sentences that will be around this teamwork, communication, collaboration. Yeah.
And
And-
that's how it sounds like more professional.
I would say that I would need to schedule some more meetings with my team. So schedule more meetings with my team. Maybe before, let's say, maybe before there were similar tasks solved, so I will communicate with my team. It might be with testers, developers, if they solve
Or
the,
even business analyst can be.
yeah, but probably business analysts, they didn't solve your problems because business analysts don't write the code, right?
They can do manually.
All right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably manually we'll do quality assurance analysts.
Yeah. It's a real thing that happened.
Yeah, so get prepared, guys. How can you get prepared for these questions? By speaking more, explaining your ideas.
Schedule meeting and appointment. Same, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing. What?
Schedule meetings online, just text message, for example, using Slack.
I didn't get your question.
Schedule meeting.
Difference between schedule and meeting. So schedule is the action. Meeting is the result. So you are scheduling a meeting.
Yes, I mean, it's how, online or on site?
So if you work, yeah, if you work on site, probably your meeting will be on site.
For explain to us, it's, as I understand, right, it's for me, it's make appointment, it's also just schedule meeting, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, yeah. So it's the same thing, schedule and make an appointment. It's the same thing. Schedule, it's more something like bigger. Schedule is like, for tomorrow, my schedule is to wake up, to do this, to do this. Appointment is like something in a short time, something like a meeting. All right. So for tomorrow, guys, there will be assignments first. And then second thing, we are gonna continue this, guys, tomorrow. Do your best, guys, because if you're gonna be behind, then we'll lose more time during those 3 hours. So if you're gonna be more interactive, we're gonna go through these topics quicker and easier. So
Are we gonna learn new topic tomorrow or we'll continue?
we will continue with this one. Once we are done with this, I'll ask those questions that I will get from you. Then,
Okay,
yeah, then we learn something new, a follow-up.
all right.
You guys that you will prepare those questions. One comprehensive good question. All right.
Thank you.